From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here, and today's starter, Kevin Gausman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go? So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside edge, and that's how this game gets started. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
2-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Righty to the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Go ahead run at first, nobody out, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Chris Bryant now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at first, one away. Left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. And in there with a double off the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And now it's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The next offering misses. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bryant over at second, one down. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And there are 2 outs. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Man on second, 2 down. That one to first. That's a hit. Coming home. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard
into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. Gosman throws over. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Two outs. And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back now in Toronto. And getting the start, Peter Lambert. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 gone here. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
1 out, bases empty. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Big swing and a miss.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just off the outside edge. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 out, space is empty. Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit.
Batting
Runner at first with 2 away. And now here's the veteran DH, Justin Turner. Gets the outside corner with that one. Bichette off of first with 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Rockies 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Rodgers starting up the middle at second, hitting seventh in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Michael Toglia. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Brenton Doyle will hit next. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The 0-1. On the ground to first. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Golden opportunity right here. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 1 out. The shortstop takes the ball. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Right side. Biggio moves towards it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
That's a ball.
That one at 95,
Count
missed
1-0.
up top, and that's ball one. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. McMahon, the runner at first with two gone. And a pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bounce to the left side. They get the force, and that's the third out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 4 and the Jays nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. And the right-hander back to work. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. That's in there. And the count even at 1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Batting 6. The catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Just missed. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
In the air, left field, down the line. Jones sizes this one up, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7. The left field.
2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. That one's in there. It's 0-1. The Blue Jays down by 4. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball 1 there.
It's a good take.
And a ball evens the count. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on the way. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check on the runner. Varsho back on a dive. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 4-0. On to the third inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
The pitch. Strike one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Here comes the 0-1. And ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the righty deals. Bounce to third. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And one away in the top of the third.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
0-1 down. And that one fouled off. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Elauris Montero. And foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's an out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one's in there. Strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And there's a ball. Jones on third with 2 out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2 outs. Foul ball. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Now this is in the air down the line. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out double. Around third, the relay throw. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Lambert back to work. And that one missing low.
Ball 1, no strike.
The line to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that one
Inside,
off the inside
ball
edge. You walked him.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Counts 1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The Rockies leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good
No
eye
pitch off
right
the plate.
there.
Ball 2.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
The bat, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now went down on strikes his first time through. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Now a check on him at second, back safely.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And Guerrero is set down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Man at second. In the air, right field. And it drops in. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's 5-1.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So now Turner into that right side. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. That's down and in. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And here it comes. That just misses. Ball 2.
2-2 count.
And the right-hander deals. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. The pitch. Just missed.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Right through there for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line and makes the grab. That's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that one is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Left-hand batter waits. That one blasted deep to right. Biggio ranging back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And we're back. And now, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Here comes a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him looking, and one away. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Kiermaier.
Here's Kiermaier now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's in for a strike. Two outs. Kiermaier checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. The Rockies leading by 4. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And they'll do it again. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that is the inning. One left for Toronto. They're down here 5-1. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Chris Bryant. Bryant in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. The pitch. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kevin Gausman makes way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Elias Diaz. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Double steal. That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. There's a line drive to left field. Dives. What a play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
With Kevin Kiermaier out there, you want to keep the ball out of the air. He's got a chance on just about every ball that's hit in his direction. Nice job there. Diving catch. He makes it look so easy.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball one.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Kicks and deals. That just misses. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
No strike.
And a 4-pitch walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 down at the plate. Michael Tolia. First pitch misses. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Rodgers at second. Tolia over at first with 1 away. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the air, right side. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. Righty to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the inning. Now here is George Springer.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This to center field. Doyle pulls it in on the run.
The batter, number 11, shortstop. Whoa.
So up next, Bo Bichette.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one well upstairs, and it's 1-0.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Foul ball there.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Ripped on a line. And a base hit right there. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings over the top of that one.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 8 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ryan McMahon. And he deals. And that's outside. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And another ball. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Out to short, Bichette. Sends it across the first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
And now the DH, Chris Bryant. There's a strike. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And that one hit to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rockies 8 and the Blue Jays 2. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Feltner.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. A strikeout and a walk. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Cal Quantrill getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's outside, and that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
McMahon. 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 7, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That misses, and that's ball one.
Count 1-0.
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's outside.
2 strikes.
Bounced out to short. Slings it across. That's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and it's still 8-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Richards back to work.
Hey!
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-handed reliever off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Barrios, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. The punch out there. 1 out. And Lowry's Montero digs in now.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. 1 down, base is empty. Got him. 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Two outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. The pitch. This to third, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead at 8-2. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. The right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
1 ball.
And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Ripped on the ground to second. Rodgers throws to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Joe.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 3. And that's down and away. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. That's towards center. Doyle under it. Nabs it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. That's the 3rd out. Chad Green ready to go.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. Green, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiermaier right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
the center fielder, number 9.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And the righty deals. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Remember Mark Kotsay, who was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And the pitch. And downstairs.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Turner now. There's a strike.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's your 1.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And here it comes. And now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Bichette on at first. Nobody out. On the ground. And it goes just foul. The pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Bichette around third and headed home. Relay throw home, and he's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Next to hit, Kevin Biggio. First pitch, and it just misses. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Man at second. Hard ground ball, base 9. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
One away, runners at first and third. And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. And foul ball. Two on, 1 out.
Ball inside.
That
That's
misses,
ball 2.
and that's ball 2.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 2-1, and it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Varsho in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He goes down looking.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Down the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Here comes a pitch. And it immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he deals. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Fly ball down the line. Varsho racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. Bryant out on the play.
The catcher, number 35, Elias.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elias Diaz. This is off the inside. 1-0. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. And a good eye there. And that's in for a strike. Two outs. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One hit, one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rockies 8 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Cal Quantrill.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in. And
now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Why to kick the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. Quantrill back to work. Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
Up next to the Blue
He kind of
Jays,
rolled over on this
the
pitch a
center
little
fielder,
bit, but he got
Kevin
enough behind it to shoot it through for him.
Kiermaier.
You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a foul ball. The Rockies up big in this one. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Here's a rocket out to left. Jones makes the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Joel Springer.
Here's George Springer. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Connor Falefa at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Connor Falefa around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Guerrero in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One down, runners at second and third. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 1-1. Good eye in that spot. On the ground right side. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
He looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
So it's their last chance in this one. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one down the line, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's Justin Turner. Popped up first base side. Montero drifts towards it, and that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 11 hits.